Organic Mike here. So here's a shorter version of this video. This is Airlift at its best right now. I'm trying to test the limitations of Airlift, and so far it's always done what I've challenged it to do. So this has been running, of course, for close to a year up here in the front yard. This is driven by Airlift. That's why it's bubbling and it's erratic. But it's going straight into the pond here, a little above ground with goldfish in it. But here's what I really wanted to show you real quick. There's a longer version of this video on my website if you wanted to see more detailed stuff, but look at this. So what I'm doing here is the water, just like that pump over there, this is a duplicate version, but this one runs further. It goes all the way through the house. This is the one that goes through the house. The water's going this way with the air mixture, so this is Airlift driven. Comes into the bottom of this tank. It filled the whole tank up. Of course, it only took about 40 minutes. And then just to show you that I could go up higher with it, it's coming out of the top there. And that's the production I'm getting, which is not much less than its clone over there as far as what I'm getting out of there. See the water coming out of that Airlift pump? It's an identical setup. That's a 3/4 inch with just a little bit of air, not much at all. And I'm getting almost the same amount production with the head pressure of 50 gallons, and it's feeding it from the bottom. So put your head around that. So all the naysayers out there that said it couldn't be done, I think I can challenge this even more. I think what I want to do next is I want to set up another tank, set it about where my hand is, come out of the top of here, feed the bottom of that tank sitting right here, and have another tank, let it fill up, and then come out of the top of that tank and do a 3-tier water system. And the cool thing about this is, if you listen, try to do this without getting too wet. You hear that? That is called oxygenating the water. That is music to my ears. So it's structuring the water, it's keeping it active. Actually, the water technically is, when it's oxygenated like that, the specific gravity is lower. It's technically wetter in a way, in a sense, because it's more active, it's healthier. There's just so many benefits to having moving water over non-moving water. That's why it's safer to drink water out of a stream on a mountain than it would be a stagnant puddle, but that's kind of common sense. But look at the production I'm getting. I promised I'd keep this video short. So this is Airlift being challenged, and still no challenge yet. So I'm going to step it up a notch and see if I can get Airlift not to work. So far, it's really starting to impress me. And check out my moringa trees right here, loving this oxygenated water coming out. It's November the 11th or 12th, Veterans Day, and we're fixing to have our first freeze in Texas this week, it looks like. I hope not, though. OrganicMike.com. I have 2 YouTube channels where you can see this kind of stuff. My little experiments with water and whatever I'm doing at the time. OrganicMike.com. FryTV.com. It's my old website, but you can get to both my YouTube channels from OrganicMike.com. Subscribe if you like.